Alright, so Cuddle Bear episode 11, and since it's past the 10th episode, I figured I'd talk about something interesting. Basically, there's two interesting things. One I'm not sure if I mentioned before, and the other one I'm not sure I've talked about before either. Actually, I'm pretty sure I didn't talk about the second one. So I'm going to start there, because that one's kind of funny. Alright, so I'm going to start a level. But basically, when I was playing, basically, Team Fortress 2 on the PC compared to the Xbox 360 on the 360, just because they have items in TFT. You know, like that all over the place. But as you're playing online, you'll kill some random crap, and that random crap will at some point drop an item or something. Like, oh, random crap really are killing people, so I guess it's not really random. What happens is, how about some keys? Like, there's crates, you get crates Okay, I keep pausing here because I'm trying to worry about the damn bananas because those are really new to me and I'm just like, oh my god. Booyah! But, okay, basically what happens is you have, I don't know, I'll just give you an example, like some of the weapons I've used. The guy's running around with my buddies. Like, it doesn't just shoot fire, well, I use it to shoot fire, actually. I don't want to say it shoots fire, because that sounds like fire, but it shoots these rings of fire, and it's not really a big deal, considering the damage 5 damage in this game. Grand total, not a big deal. Whoa! That is scary. That's gonna be a bitch level. Alright, needless to say, back to thought it was very interesting. interesting, to say the least. But I liked it. I thought it was a nice touch. And other things like different hats. Now hats really don't do much, right? Like hats don't really do a lot at all, actually. But they just look cool. You can get some pretty goofy hats. Like there's I think one guy was running around with like a fire hydrant on his head or something. Like just a whole bunch of funny things. And I don't know. There's just so much more to it. Like there's so many items that I don't really know. Like I'm running out of time here, but there's like the spy. Now I'm not a big spy fan, but he gets items like the dead ringer and from his basic watch, which gives him invisibility. But the dead ringer recharges like 80% faster than the default watch, but it has, I think, 80% energy. Has a little bit less energy. It recharges a bunch faster. Generally, the way that watch works is it gives you generally almost infinite stealth. I mean, like, I never had any problems using my stealth. I could use it a little more, but a little less in length sometimes. It really depends on the way you play, but it seems that it just works out way better because it recharges 80% faster. So, I mean, it's nuts. It never runs out. You always have stealth. You can use it as much as you want, as long as you want, pretty much. Even though it does say it has less, I think, if I'm not mistaken, but it's really nice. You also get stuff like the kunai, which allow you to just consecutively stab people in the back. Like bang, 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 kind of like fast as shit. Basically is what I'm saying. So you can like stealth, and then you can just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get the entire enemy team in the ass if that was the option to be able to be done. And there's not a whole lot they can do, and I actually do believe it doesn't make a sound when you come out of invisibility. Or something like that. Like there's a whole bunch of crazy things like that for everybody. Like engineers get a whole bunch of wild stuff. Like they get wrenches that do all sorts of crazy things better than the default in certain ways, in shapes and or forms. Nothing's really overpowered. It's all really well done. And then there's Man vs. Machine, which came out a little while ago, which basically lets you fight hordes of robotic heavies and all that kind of crap. That's actually kind of cool. You can check that out on YouTube. Just YouTube MVM, if I'm not mistaken. But I ran out of time and I got too much into trying to spit out fast. Some pretty cool things about that, and that's about it. Because I loves my TF2, I'm not gonna lie.